Alright, about to go for a little flight here. See if I can learn some more stuff about how all this stuff works together. And the camera, see how well the camera's working, see if the audio's picking up. I do have it recording here on my iPod, so I know it's picking up my voice. I think it'll pick up the audio from the radios too, I hope so. If not, right now, let's go through our pre-flight check or pre-start checklist here. No passengers on board, so I don't need to worry about that. No passenger brief required. Our baggage is secured. Door is a little warm out, so we're going to leave that open for now. Keep some airflow going through here. Loose items are secured. Seats are adjusted and locked. Safety belt fastened. Gear levers down and locked. Alternate static off. All switches off. Circuit breakers. Double check, make sure they're all in. That looks good. Cowl flaps are open. Mixture is full lean. Prop full forward. Throttle all the way out. Parking brake is on. Cabin heat is off. Fuel, we're going to start on the left tank. We'll switch to the right tank during our warm-up or run-up stuff. And our emergency gear lever release is latched. Alright. Get ready for a start here. Getting a message real quick. We'll pause here for a second. Okay, nothing important. Alright. Throttle open ever so slightly. Master and alternator switches are on. Fuel gauge is showing full. We just got topped off. So make sure full. We're going to say fuel. We're going to go 64 fill. And so now we just told that tanks are full now. This is our JPI engine instrument monitor here. Landing gear light is down. We'll do our press test indicators. Those are all lit up. Double check our tack time. 2975.74. Confirm. That is what I have on my notes. Yes. Alright. Now we'll prime it. We'll do a boost pump on. Mixture full rich. Get a couple seconds here. Mixture full lean. Boost pump off. We'll turn our strobe lights on and give it clear. Clear! Might need a little more fuel. Let's try it. Prime a little more. And again. Alright, we got fuel pressure, we got oil pressure. Turning the radios on here. Now bringing RPMs down to 1,000-ish. RPM gauge is down here if you can see that on the camera. Turn the radios on and everything, so that's all booting up. Alright, so we checked throttle, we checked our oil pressure gauge, our fuel pressure gauge, radios on, pitot heater, check light comes on, and change. Equalizer trim, go more down with our trim here. Flaps, we want 1 notch of flaps. The GPS is saying 64 gallons. Perfect. That's what we should have. What I saw in the tanks anyway. Alright. I'm going to actually switch to the right tank now. I actually like to taxi over here. We're over at the south ramp at Madison here. So I like to taxi kind of out in the open here. Then I'll pick up the ATIS and then call clearance for my taxi clearance and all that good jazz. I'm going to lead my mixture out here a little bit while we're going here. We'll turn on our elevator trim so I can manually control it with on the yoke. Alright, mixture clean, fuel set to the post tanks, taxi lights will turn on. Prop is at a full forward. We'll check our toe brakes, our tower instruments are good. Only have one of those in here. And it's not even required right now. The Aspen here, it's got a battery backup, so it doesn't actually require the other artificial horizon, the vacuum powered one. Alright, so brakes off. We'll clear the area here, it looks clear. Start moving forward. Check our left brake. Good, check our right. Good.
Golf, Echo, closed. Taxiway Charlie, between Bravo and East Ramp, closed.
There's our radius.
India.
We'll get that here in a second.
Master enforcement in India, 2353 Zulu, 1104, visibility 10. Ceiling,
The wind's coming from that way, so we'll kind of point that direction here.
Altimeter 3010. Cruiser approach runway 36, runway 3 in use. Notice to airmen. Runway 32 closed. Taxiway Golf, Echo, closed.
Right.
Taxiway Charlie, between
brake
Bravo and East
on.
Ramp, closed. Avalanche contact India. Master enforcement in India,
right, let's get our
2353 Zulu, wind 1104, visibility 10, ceiling 25000 broken, temperature 27, 2.13, altimeter 3010. Cruiser approach runway 36, runway 3 in use. Notice to airmen, runway 32 closed. Taxiway Golf, Echo closed. Taxiway Charlie, between Bravo and East Ramp closed. Avalanche contact India. Master enforcement in India, 2353 Zulu, wind 1104, visibility 10, ceiling 25000 broken, temperature 27, 2.13, altimeter 3010. Cruiser approach runway 36, runway 3 in use. Notice to airmen, runway 32 closed. Taxiway Golf, Echo closed. Taxiway Charlie, between Bravo and East Ramp closed. Avalanche contact India.
Alright, put in the clearance frequency here. Let's do a run up first and then we'll call them. Alright, so parking brake is on. Rolls. Up, down, elevators up, down, and things free and correct. We'll do an autopilot test. Did you hear it beep nice and loud at us here shortly? Autopilot light flashes, turns off, and good.
Departure flight 2366, continue your taxi, contact
do mixture rich, but I actually like to leave it lean. It actually is a better stress test of the magnetos if you actually leave it lean instead of riched out. Alright, bring our RPM up 2000s. Do our 6 here. Alright, left magneto. Drop to 54, so acceptable. Back to both. And right magneto. And about 74 on that one. Within tolerances for both of those. Back to both, that's good. A cycle our prop, I should see an RPM drop. Yep. And manifold pressure drop. Or rise, sorry. And oil pressure drop. Alright, let's see, all lights are working here. We got vacuum pressure down here. Oil pressure, fuel pressure all looks good. And our amps are showing a positive charge here. Idle. My saying is idle not too low, good to go. Back to 1000. Double check we did everything. Okay, we did a throttle at a 2000. We did our magnetos. We cycled the prop 3 times. Checked the ammeter, we checked the vacuum, was good. Checked the idle, did the annunciator lights. Our flaps are set for takeoff, trim is set for takeoff, and emergency gear extension again. Check, and that's good. Alright, I can call clearance. Let them know what I want to do, and also let them know I'm ready to taxi. I'm on my second radio. Give them a call. Take some notes here before we call them up. Yeah, we'll go to the northwest practice area. I'm going to tell us air below 3000, departure 135.45. us a squawk of 04 something. Tell them we're gonna go to 8,500. Good evening, Madison Clearance, Mooney 44 Zulu Tango. Request VFR to the Northwest Practice Area 8,500, information India.
Mooney 44 Zulu Tango, Madison Clearance, maintain VFR at or below 3,000. Departure frequency 135.45, squawk 0476.
At or below 3,000, departure 135.45, squawk 0476, Mooney 44 Zulu Tango, and we're ready to taxi over to the south ramp.
Mooney 4 Zulu Tango, read back correct. Wind 100 runway 3 at Bravo 3 intersection departure, taxi via Delta.
Alright, 3 at Bravo 3, intersection, taxi via Delta, 4 Zulu Tango. Alright, parking brakes off.
Scott 5695 Madison Ground, taxi via Alpha West ramp.
Taxi lights are still on. We're actually going to close our door now. It's not too warm out. I got the window open over here. Let's see, 135.45, we'll put that on another radio. We've already got tower frequency in. Make sure it's all clear around this. Got my taxi plate pulled up, so taxi on to Delta right up here. I'll take us straight to Bravo 3, departing runway 3. Set my course on here to runway 3. Second down Bravo here, coming, still, to the tower frequency. One last checklist here. Squawking 0476, good. Alright, flight instruments. Double checking everything looks green. Got our pressure put into both altimeters. Instruments look good, trim and flaps set for takeoff, seat belts fastened, door good, pilot window closed. Pilot pro forward, actually need to back it off just a little bit or otherwise we'll over RPM. It's extra full rich, power flaps are open. Transponder set to altitude mode, strobe lights, we'll do landing lights on, not going to need PO heat. Boost pump, time 1919. I'll give the tower a call here. Madison Tower, Mooney 44 Zulu Tango, holding short of runway 3, Bravo 3, ready to go.
Mooney 44 Zulu Tango, Madison Tower, wind 120 turn left on course to the northwest, runway 3 at Bravo 3, cleared for takeoff. Traffic to Challenger on a 5-mile final.
Left on course to the northwest practice area, clear for takeoff, runway 3 at Bravo 3, 4 Zulu Tango.
1.
Bridge, bump on. Cowl flaps open, flaps still set for 1. Alright, got our map pulled up here. Alright, line up with the runway. Runway 3 confirmed. Everything's in the green. Power coming up. Alright, fuel pressure, oil pressure, green, RPM 2660. I like it. Airspeed alive. Here we go. And Alright, we're up. Alright, positive right, out of runway, gear coming up. And gear up, flaps coming up. Need to pitch down when those flaps come up. Those ones come up. It's like the opposite of most planes. And we'll do our autopilot on. Need to trim down just a little bit. Go heading.
24 Zulu Tango, contact departure.
Going to departure for Zulu Tango. Mass departure, Mooney 44 Zulu Tango, climbing through 1,500.
Mooney 44 Zulu Tango, Madison departure. Radar contact. Proceed on course to the northwest practice area. Altitude is your discretion.
On course northwest and altitude my discretion for Zulu Tango.
That's 907 Tango, contact Rockford, approach 126.0. Let them know your type aircraft and destination. Good night.
Alright, climbing at about 93 knots right now. We're 1,000 AGL at this point, so I'll bring the nose down a little bit more. Try to climb at 100, make sure we keep everything nice and cool. Shut the boost pump off now and the landing lights. Double check our fuel pressure staying in the green. And it is, great. There's 99, there's about 100 knots, so I aim for about that. Should be about right. I can see my point of view, the nose is about right on the horizon. That's usually where it gives me right about 100 knots. Alright, we'll back our RPM down to 2,600. And the autopilot's doing all the work right now. We've got it set to heading. Set to 325 on the heading. Climbing through 2,800 right now. The temperatures, and it's about 360 on the cylinder head. That's alright. 380, I get a little nervous. 400, I'm like, nope, screw you. Don't want to see that. It's still safe. I'd rather not. Most people tend to go by that, you know, the 400. Pitch down a little bit more here. I think I had my altimeter set for 3,500, so it gave me a notice that I'm almost at 3,500. So let's change this to 8,500 because that's what I
1539
told them I wanted to go to.
5373.
5373, 1539.
So about 15 seconds before we get to 8,500, the Aspen here is going to beep at me. Let me know that, hey.
1539 radar contact 2 miles southeast of the Dells. Mass altimeter is 3011. Show you at 2,700 climbing.
Let you know, hey, you're almost at altitude.
1539 clear to Milwaukee Mitchell via S-Miles. Maintain 7,000.
There's Milwaukee S-Miles, maintain 7,000. Radar 1539.
Temperature's pretty steady, about 350, 360. About a 60 to 70 degree difference between the coldest and the warmest. Acceptable. We're about 25 inches of manifold pressure right now, climbing through 4,200, 2,600 RPM. Getting the right leg workout right now, holding on some right rudder. A little hazy out here today, but really smooth. I like it. I'm still recording audio here. Oh yeah. Suppose I can test to see if this thing's picking up audio on radio 2 right now.
Taxiway Charlie, between Bravo
It is. Okay.
Advise contact via India.
Looks like it's working. Okay. Climbing through 5,000.
30956, request lowered. Plans 956, descend to maintain 3,500, then the low time get you in that area.
Autopilot does not have an option to tell it what speed I want to climb at. So I got to keep monitoring it. And as I climb, I got to keep pushing down just a little bit to maintain that 100 knots.
Right, affirmative. We're just looking for the field. Once we get the field, we're going to cancel after we see it. Okay, sounds good.
RPMs are also climbing up a little bit here, so keep backing those back out. We're about 2640 there, so back down to 2600. Now it's just under 24 inches of manifold pressure. The altitude change. You can see that over here if the camera is picking that up, but it's not too blurry. This is my strike finder, which I pretty much just leave off most of the time. I have used it a couple times. It's basically just a green kind of dot matrix screen. Yeah, I'll turn it on for you.
Meant to the wind is Madison 100 at 4, altimeter 3011, radar service is terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Meant to, thank you very much, appreciate it.
Press 1539, change my frequency 120.1. Thank you.
Well, we're pretty much in the practice area here. Fuel pressure, oil pressure still good, oil temp's good. Cylinder head temperature still looking good. Yeah, so here's the strike finder. I got it full brightness right now. Got a 200 nautical mile range.
Altitude is your discretion. There is traffic about 12 o'clock and about 6 miles eastbound. Altitude indicates 3,000. I'll keep you advised.
So we got 200 nautical mile range on it. You can zoom in a little more to 100, a 50, or 25, back to 200. It just shows you a little dot on the screen. So there is one over here going, let's see. No, it doesn't show up on the 100-mile range, but it does show up on the 200, right about the halfway, so it's probably just over 100 miles away. Well, it's still a single strike. It's 6,500, climbing to 8,500. So, yeah, it's basically your airplane's basically right in the middle, so everything around you shows a 360.
Just maintain VFR at or above 3,500 for that traffic. Now 12 o'clock, 4 miles eastbound, altitude indicates 3,100.
Garmin 530 WAS GPS.
Traffic, looking right in the sun, so hopefully.
Roger.
Madison approach, Lynn 30956, we have the airport, like to cancel IFR.
Lynn 30956, IFR cancellation received, no observed traffic.
Still doing 100 knots.
Radar service is terminated, squawk VFR,
RPM's coming up a little bit again, so let's back those back down. 22.25 inches of manifold pressure at about 7,000 feet here. Lodi is actually behind us a little bit at about our, I'd say 7 o'clock. And 2 miles behind us.
Grumman 687, that traffic, 1 o'clock now, 2 miles eastbound, 3,100.
And make a turn over this way. And we'll go straight west. So just dial in my course, told that I wanted to go to 270.
687, roger.
Autopilot's going to take us to 270. Still climbing at about 400 feet a minute right now. Engine temperatures have come down some, so I'm going to close the cowl flaps a little bit.
That's departure radar contact. Turn right direct Muskegon, climb maintain 10,000.
Take a little drag off the plane. Temperatures are down about, let's see, about 315 to 330 now.
Madison approach, Grumman 687, just for your information. traffic is the Cessna, he's now southbound. Looks like at my 8 o'clock, is that right?
Grumman 687, that is, looks good to me. Thank you for the information. Appears to be one in the pattern at Dells. Radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Good night.
Squawk 1200, thank you very much. Have a good night.
Alright, it's 8,000 feet, 500 to go. About 97 knots here, we'll trim down, just tell the autopilot to nose down a little bit here.
Got the Dells traffic, Grumman 51687 is 8 to the east, inbound landing.
Clean it out, make sure something too.
Grumman 687, still with approach.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
About 250 feet a minute climb rate right now. There's our tone about 15 seconds before we get to 8,500. I actually like to tell the plane to start nosing down a little bit, just a little bit before we get there. But just tell it to put it in altitude hold and it would climb up about another 100 feet or so and then just level out. Alright. Get there, put our altitude hold on so it should level out. And I'm going to bring our RPMs back to 2,400. Plane gets a little bit quieter, a little bit smoother.
3897, contact Chicago Center 133.
And I'm going to pull our manifold pressure back to about 20 inches is what I'm going to look for today. Start leaning our mixture out here. Go quite lean here. Good. We're still building a little bit of speed here. Alright. Let's make a turn. Let's go south here for a little bit. Alright. I'm going to put this into my instrument here into lean fine mode. So I can do lean and peak. Have to start over. Try this again. Steady at 8,500 feet. The light above here is telling me that's the leanest cylinder, but it hasn't gone full lean yet. Okay, now it's at leanest, and now we're looking for the next one to go. Okay, we got the next one to pull. So the last one to lean out is at lean point right now. I'm looking to keep my temperature here at right about 15 degrees. Takes a little time for it to stabilize. Going 22, so let's put that in a little bit. Plug this in just to charge my iPad a little bit here. I gotta lean that back out a little more here. Alright. Let's make a left turn here. I'll kind of go back northwest. Just learned something about the course thing. Not quite agreeing with what I'm trying to tell it to do. It's kind of the reason why I wanted to take this flight. Alright, I'll just manually put her over this way. We'll go for more north here. Getting about 16.3 miles per gallon right now. The current burn rate, we got about 7 hours, 20 minutes of fuel left. We're burning 8.1 gallons per hour. Currently used 4.7 gallons, 59.3 remaining. So that's pretty awesome. Back on a northbound heading. Winds are pretty much calm up here. Aspen will show me anything that's with 10 knots or over. Right now it's just showing blank, which means basically less than 10 knots wind up here at this altitude. Right now our true airspeed is 140 knots. Indicated airspeed is 120. And our ground speed right now 132. So a little bit of a headwind. Yeah, now we're seeing winds at 038 to 12 knots. So picked up a little bit something here. We got Prairie Sac just off to our left on about 2 miles. And again, we're at 8,500 feet here. Cowl flaps. That's what I forgot to do, shut the cowl flaps. Pick up a little speed, pick up a little more temperature in the engine, which is fine. Temperatures aren't too cold. It won't get too warm either. Them closed. Nice level flight like this. Play with some of it here.
Convoy 3899, Madison approach for airplane information, India. Convoy 3899, expect visual approach to runway 36, turns in the lower 10 miles.
So it looks like the reason why this maybe isn't working is that your GPS and the Aspen are not communicating right now. And I got a message here to switch tanks, so we're going to do off, boost pump on, switch to left tank, watching our fuel pressure here, bump off, and good, and make a turn to the west, southwest, somewhere in that range. I might as well turn the heading option off on the autopilot since GPS and the Aspen are not communicating right now. This altitude, we're well within gliding distance of at least Prairie du Sac, and it looks like Baraboo Dells right now, because we're basically slightly north of Lake Wisconsin. Northwest of it, actually. Basically right off our nose right now.
Runway 3899, descend and maintain 3000.
Kind of going through the menu here and looking at what my other options here. Double checking my location where I'm at here. That on the GPS also. Zoomed out here, I can see Madison here. We're basically pointing straight at it, but we're at 8,500, so even if we fly over it, we're not going to be in their airspace. Engine temp's about 360. 342 on the coldest one. 362 on the warmest.
Runway 3899, turn 10 degrees left.
Okay. Checking our fuel burn right now. Looks like we got a little bit better. We're down to 7.9 gallons per hour, 8, somewhere in there. 19.3 miles per gallon right now. Actually, 8,600 feet. Gained 100 feet here as I making that turn manually. I'm gonna try. I got airspeed over here. I got a backup airspeed indicator. Backup altimeter. So, let's see if I can turn this thing off. Reading in the manual, there's a way to do it. No, I actually want to fly over Madison's airspace. Oh, it'd be okay.
3899, clear visual approach, runway 36.
More of a northeast heading here. Alright, so that's shut down. Alright. Alright, so the autopilot decided that it was... Shut that off, the autopilot kicked off. That's good to know. Actually, what I did was I manually forced this to shut off and then shut off the switch for it, which I think was tied to the autopilot, even though the autopilot did not actually shut off. Just turn the autopilot off. It's still technically on. I could re-enable it. Let's try it. No, not gonna re-enable yet. Let's make a right turn for once. Alright, so Aspen's back up. Okay, and autopilot is talking to it. And it looks like, well, yeah. Okay, so that autopilot and Aspen are working together.
Alpha 3899, contact tower 100.3, connect.
I think the next thing to try is rebooting the GPS unit. If I can get it to talk to the autopilot again and the Aspen. Make a westbound heading here. I'm gonna stay within gliding distance of Prairie, Stock Prairie if I can. Right now I'm like predicted right on the edge. Still being in gliding distance. We'll just kind of head back that way.
Citation 711 Foxtrot Sierra, minus departure radar contact, turn right direct wait, climb maintain 10,000, 10,000.
Autopilot back on. Try this heading thing again.
Citation 1 Foxtrot Sierra, climb maintain 10,000, 10,000.
Oh. No, it's still not working. Let's try nav mode. Put the autopilot in nav mode. I just want to see what we're going to try and point us to. That means the GPS should be feeding it direction. Go.
Citation 1 Foxtrot Sierra, contact Chicago Center 133.3, good night.
Now it looks like it just wants to fly us in a circle. Maybe that's the read up on that. Maybe that's default. If it loses something, it just decides to fly in a left-hand circle. Gonna redo the lean find mode just because. richest. Yeah, well, so the autopilot's basically just done a, pretty much a full circle, just about. Almost back on our west heading again. So apparently that's what Av's gonna do. So doesn't have a destination, I guess. So level back out here. Dells. Here. Some things are easier to do on the iPad. Alright, send it to the panel. It's telling me I got some flight plan. Right nav. Oh, I'm still gonna make a left turn. Should be making a right.
Central Aircraft has this weather information. Convective segment 4 Central bound until 02550 Michigan, Wisconsin, Lake Michigan, thunderstorms. More information available on High Watts and flight service frequency.
Track at 258. Oh, okay. Gonna do it. Alright, well, let's pull the BS circuit breaker. And back on. Okay, so the Aspen's also telling us that it doesn't have the GPS. Makes sense.
Scott 5752, Madison departure, welcome back. Radar contact, turn right direct Garrett, climb maintain 10,000. We're basically right over Saltburg right now. information, Juliet, now current wind 1303, altimeter 3011. Got 5752, contact Chicago Center, 133.3, we'll see you.
Alright, 3011, Madison says, so we'll change that on our end. Let's see. Kind of going through the menu here on the Aspen, and if there's anything I want to play with it, like for the most part, I think it's, a lot of the stuff's grayed out, so I don't have the features, like NexRad. Yeah, I don't have NexRad. That's okay. Radar, don't have radar. Your battery external power, let's restart. Okay, here's how to reboot it. Version number, I could look into that.
Master approach, Lance 55, single UH-60 helicopter at Arlington with information, Juliet, I'd like to request Bravo 6. Was it Lance 55?
Looks like I got GPS here again. So let's bring off and go to Nabo.
Approach box 0444. 0444 for Lance 55.
See if it's going to try and take us to Portage. Looks like it's not.
Lance 550, contact, expect taxi Bravo. Expect Bravo from Lance 55.
Message. Course to 017. Course 017. I'll do it on here also. Do it on this one too, even though this one's not actually doing. Yep, monopod's still deciding not to follow it. We'll look into why the reason that is. Reading some more manuals here.
Contact tower 19-3.
It was working when we took off.
3 for land 55.
And have to determine exactly what's causing it to stop working. Got a setting here that's not quite right. Let's hand fly it a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna try and do some slow flight, so enriching our mixture up. I'll pull some power back here. Go about 18 inches. Bring that prop back to 2600. I'll start pulling my throttle back here. Yeah, that's the gear warning horn when I get the manifold pressure too low. Alright, so down about 100 knots. Two gear down. Nose come up. Alright, first notch flaps coming in. Second notch flaps coming in. Bringing that trim back. Still bring that trim back. Knots. Ever so slight losing altitude. Back a little bit more, dropping some more airspeed. 59, 8 knots. A stall warning here, orange. Stall horn. Got a little bit of stall there.
Madison approach, Cessna 901 Hotel Lima, inbound from the northwest at 3,000 with information Juliet.
53 knots.
Hotel Lima, approach block 0440 and verify full stop.
Alright.
Block 0.
So stall horn,
zero,
nice.
for a full stop.
Light right
One
turn
Hotel
here.
Lima.
Or right rudder. 50 hold, 53 knots steady. 8350 on the
Hotel Lima, due to contact, enter left base, runway 3.
Left base for runway 3, 1 Hotel Lima.
altitude, very steady, 8,350. 53 knots, 53 and a half. Degrees of bank, don't want to go any more than that when you're just flying slow like this. 54 knots. Straighten her out. A little over 2,300 RPM, about 2,310 right here. Holding 53 knots and 8350 on the altitude. Pull the throttle back. Let's go for full stall again. Yeah. Climb back up here and get our 8,500 Lake Wisconsin right off to our right here. Basically over the shoreline. We got our flap section. They're taking our flaps out.
Cessna 1 Hotel Lima, contact tower 109.3.
Bring back to 2,400 RPM.
103, 1 Hotel Lima.
Let's do about 18 inches of manifold pressure. Burn even less gas. Air mixture out. Liquor cylinder temperatures are all good.
Skywest 4085, 15,300 for 11,000 with Juliet.
Skywest 4085, mass approach, flighting 140, vector vision approach 36, how to maintain 4,000.
Yeah. Heading 140, 36, and 4,000 Skywest 4085.
So, looks like the engine doesn't like a lean mode at 18 inches of mercury at 2400 RPM, so let's try 19. Power up here a little bit. Here's reach it back up, put it back in the lean. Take it out, put it back in the lean find mode. We're doing our lean find again. Let's find our richest. Go. Our richest cylinder is just on the lean side of peak now. About 9 degrees at the moment. Aim for about 15 degrees lean. That actually cools off 15 degrees from peak temperature. About 12 right now. Yeah, so 10 inches of manifold pressure, 2400 RPM. Burn about 6.6 gallons per hour now. Super efficient. Airspeed is really low though. Kind of a nose up altitude here. About 8,400 feet. So I think this manifold pressure is just not making enough power. This RPM setting. And here they are. The power came up when I reached it up. I got into peak, so let's go back up to 20. Try 20 and a half. Airspeed's at 8, 3 knots indicated. Probably because I forgot to put the gear up. That would explain a lot. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't practice this stuff. I always forget some step. Alright. Gears up. Airspeed coming up. Makes a lot more sense. Yeah, okay. Still recording. Close my vent here a little bit. Getting a little cool. Another one down here that's open too. Turn it away from me.
Scout 485, touring 150 to maintain 3,500.
Right, 150 down to 3,500, Sky West 485.
Getting a little darker here. I'm starting to turn some panel lights on.
Scout 485, Mass Airport, 11 o'clock, 10 miles.
Inside Sky 485.
Scout 485, clear visual approach runway 36, contact tower 119.3.
Visual 36, go to tower 19.3, Sky West 485, see you in a little bit.
Turn the autopilot off. We'll do it power on the autopilot. Turn it back on. Let's try redo the test on it. Alright, well, can't figure out exactly what's going on with it. I'll read some manuals. I think it had been working fine, so I actually suspect there's something wrong. Maybe with the autopilot. It's fine, because it's old. Kind of looking into, I'd like to have something that's a little better that I could tell it to climb at this airspeed and it would climb at that airspeed. That would be nice. So I think I'm going to start a descent here.
North 3899, Mass
Our mixture.
Turn right direct guard, on maintain 10,000, 10,000.
I'll pull our throttle back to about 18 inches. And we're going to let the descent happen. Let's tell this thing we're going to go down to 3,000.
Flight 3899, contact Chicago Center 133.3.
Got mass VOR tuned in, so like if I was at about a 120 heading, it'd take me right to mass, and although I mean, it's right there. It's right over there. Yep, definitely getting a little hazier as it cools off. Exactly what I expected it to do. Try to keep that mixture reaching as we descend here. I'll have to keep an eye on the manifold pressure because the manifold pressure will keep increasing as we descend. We're fine. I mean, we're at 16 inches of manifold pressure right now, descending at about 500-600 feet a minute. Well, let's listen to this.
Weather for the area. We have on Hiawassee flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Information Juliet.
Zero at 4, visibility 10, few clouds 7,000, temperature 25, dew point 13, altimeter 3010. Visual approach to the Venus, landing and departing runways 36 and 3. Notices, Chairman. Runway 32 is closed. Taxiways Golf and Echo are closed. Taxiway Charlie between Bravo and the east ramp is closed. Hazardous weather for the area. We have on Hiawassee flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet. Madison Airport information, Juliet 0053 Zulu, wind 120 at 4, visibility 10, few clouds 7,000, temperature 25, dew point 13, altimeter 3010. Visual approach to the Venus, landing and departing runways 36 and 3. Notices, Chairman. Runway 32 is closed. Taxiways Golf and Echo are closed. Taxiway Charlie between Bravo and the east ramp is closed. Hazardous weather for the area. We have on Hiawassee flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Tank again. So back to the right tank. Pump is on.
Zulu, wind 120 at 4, visibility 10, few clouds 7,000, temperature 25, dew point 13, altimeter 3010. Visual approach to the Venus, landing and departing runways 36.
Alright, so we got Juliet. Doing some turns here and lose some altitude. Let them know we're coming back in. Approach Mooney 44 Zulu Tango, let's come back in now, full stop landing information Juliet.
24 Zulu Tango under left base, runway 3.
Left base, runway 3, 4 Zulu Tango.
Runway 4 Zulu Tango, verifies the full stop.
Affirmative, full stop. They want to left base, runway 3. We can do that, no problem. And lose some more altitude. Pull that throttle back some more, a little more trim down, bridge here.
There's 919 time, mass approach, flying 250, vector bridge approach 23.6, gonna maintain 3,000.
5,500.
Correct.
We're still about 14 miles out. 150 knots ground speed, 150 true, 136 indicated. Gonna turn our net lights on, it is getting dark out. Turn the landing light on. 5,000 feet.
Four Zulu Tango, turn left heading 120.
Left 120, 4 Zulu Tango. I think you wanted us a little more direct than where you're going. Alright, 4,200 feet.
24 Zulu Tango, enter left base runway 3 and contact tower 109.3.
Left base for 3, going to tower 19.3, 4 Zulu Tango. That's tower Mooney 44 Zulu Tango. Going to left base for runway 3.
Mooney 44 Zulu Tango, Madison Tower, runway 3, continue, vehicles on the runway.
Alright, continuing 4 Zulu Tango. feet, landing 600 feet a minute, and about 8 miles out. $130 knots indicated, so I could put gear down right now if I wanted, get it slowed down. We'll keep our speed up a little bit longer here. 139 ground speed, 139 true. Mixture's plenty rich. $2,900 feet.
24 Zulu Tango, runway 3, clear to land.
Runway 3, cleared to land, 4 Zulu Tango. Alright. Turn on my taxi lights also. It's all lit up. Alright. We'll lose a little airspeed here, we'll nose up a little bit, we'll get our gear down. I'm 5 miles now. Alright, right at airspeed, coming down. Gear down. Alright, we'll prop up to 2600 here. Alright. Gas on the fullest tank we just did that recently. Undercarriage gears down, gear confirmed down. Mixture, pitching that up a little bit. That's just letting us know that we're off our altitude, but that's alright. We're starting a descent here for runway 3. Landing 2,100 feet here. Bow flaps coming on, boost pump coming on. Seatbelt still fastened. And first notch flaps coming in. Coming up a little bit. Yep, I think we're still high. Throttle back.
Good evening, Madison Tower, Colony 1910 is checking in with you on the visual, runway 36. Colony 1910, Madison, target evening, runway 36, clear land.
36 clear to land, Colony 1910. The last notch flaps right away. Altitude wise, this looks better. Don't quite have the happy insight yet. Almost. Alright, I got the Pappy. Final looks clear.
Colony 1910, reduce your final approach speed, traffic on 1.5 miles final for runway 3, number 2 to the airport.
Okay, reduce the speed for Colony 1910. Alright, agent called somebody else. Slow down. This time to land. We're actually going a little fast here. So, pull the throttle back, pull the nose up. Bring some airspeed down. 90 knots is way too fast for an approach speed. Looking for about 70. 70 on short final. A little bit high. I'll come way back. Knots. A little bit of a straighten her back out here. 75 knots. 73, 72. A little low according to glide slope, but plenty fine. 71. There's 70 knots. I like it. Gears down, gears down. Alright, see if we can make Charlie here. Flaps coming.
44 Zulu Tango, turn right at Charlie and contact ground point 9er.
Right, Charlie, ground point 9er, 4 Zulu Tango.
4 south on runway 3, cross 32, hold short 36.
Master ground, Mooney, 44 Zulu Tango, and Charlie, Texan, south ramp.
2440 Zulu Tango, Madison ground, taxi, Bravo Delta, south ramp.
Bravo Delta, south ramp, 4 Zulu Tango.